Angeles, California. Welcome to the Late Late Show. I'm your host, TV's Craig Ferguson. Please sit down, relax, take off all your clothes. You always laugh when I say that like you think I don't mean it. I mean it. Get them off. It is, I'm stoked tonight. I'm cock-a-hoop. I'm stoked, because this is a great day for America. Pirates of the Caribbean 2, Dead Man's Chest, opens today. Opens today. I'm beside myself. I'm cock-a-hoop. I'm going to see it, you know, the Dead Man's Chest. I'll see any movie with man's chest in the title. Oh, dear, I know. Anyway, it's rated PG-13. I thought it should be rated R, but it's not. It's... Don't. Anyway, it stars my beloved Orlando Bloom. I love Orlando Bloom. I'm not gay, but Orlando Bloom. Anyway, so I'll be at the Cineplex tonight. I'll be wearing my I Heart Orlando t-shirt. Maybe my Mrs. Bloom t-shirt. I don't know. I'll be trying on different outfits. Johnny Depp is also in it, also dreamy. You know, there's something wrong when Keira Knightley is the third prettiest star of a movie. And she's pretty, you know, for a girl. Anyway, Johnny Depp says about his performance of the pirate Captain Jack McPiratey he says his performance is an impression of Keith Richards. You know that, shiver me timbers, fell out of a coconut tree, all that. Now, listen, I have met Keith Richards, and Johnny Depp's not nearly drunk enough to play. Now, the pirate movies, though, these pirate movies have made Johnny Depp rich. He's really rich now. He's got a home in Paris. He's got a home in Los Angeles. I hear he spends a little time in Orlando. Florida. In Florida! Jeez! Man. Guys are sick. Anyway, Pirates of the Caribbean is based on the Disneyland ride. You know, it was a Disneyland ride, Pirates. They also tried it with Haunted Mansion, which didn't work so well. The Eddie Murphy movie, Haunted Mansion. But they're going to keep trying. I think they'll do a version of It's a Small World, the movie. or Teacups, the movie. The movie of Teacups. Oh, dear Margaret, what did you put in my tea? Oh, everything is spinning. No one's interested in a movie about teacups. Movie about D-cups, maybe, but not. Anyway, what are we doing? We're talking about the Pirates of the Caribbean. Oh, is it Caribbean or Caribbean? You know, I can never get this. This drives me crazy. Caribbean, it's a very divisive issue in this country. The country has never been more divided. Caribbean on some states, Caribbean in other states. Let's call the whole thing off. Caribbean. Potato. I have been to the Caribbean, but I've never been to Jamaica. Although I have smoked a lot of marijuana. A lot. Tonight. No, I've smoked so much marijuana, I've thought I was in Jamaica, but I have not. They smoke a lot of marijuana in Jamaica. Do you know, they smoked so much marijuana one year, they were like, hey, man, this is some pretty good stuff. Hey, let's start a bobsled team. Remember that? They had a bobsled team. From the Caribbean! Yeah, it's a great idea, you know. Apparently, there's an Indian guy who lives in Jamaica as well. Oh, hello! Yes, I moved to Jamaica from India some years ago. Bye! Only for the marijuana. Anyway, I like the pirate movies, is what I'm saying. I'm very excited. I like the pirate movies. I like the pirate names. The names are always cool. You know, what you get the pirate name, you get an adjective and a body part. That's what you do. Black beard, you know? Long John. Blue balls. Great names is what I'm saying. Captain Blood, that's a great name. That's a great name. I'd like that as I'd like to come out here. Hi, I'm TV's Captain Blood. Captain Blood, I think, probably one of the original pirates who used to fight Captain Crip all the time. Captain Crip and Captain Blood. Oh. It's a whole East Coast, West Coast. But the important thing is, if you're a pirate, you need a menacing name. You need, something scary. Like a rapper, too, you need a menacing name. Like, remember there's a rapper called C. Murder? I mean, aren't you asking for trouble when your name's C. Murder? Now, he got into trouble with the law at some point. I don't know the ins and outs of the case, but that doesn't matter. I'm on TV. I don't need to know what I'm talking about. I can just say stuff. I'm like Geraldo. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Yes, and let me tell you another thing. Oh, yes, and the police are very angry. I'm furious about something I know nothing about. Anyway, C. Murder. See, that's a tricky name, isn't it? I mean, it's not a great name when you're pulled over by the cops. What's your name, son? C. Murder. In the back. And when he goes to trial, that's got to be tough. State your name, C, full name, C. Murder. The people rest, Your Honor. What the hell am I talking about? Pirates. Pirates! Pirates seem to have a lot of fun, don't they? They drink and sing, yo-ho-ho, and a bottle of rum. I like that. I actually remember drinking my first bottle of rum. I can't remember drinking the second bottle of rum, because it came immediately after the first. Actually, rum, as I recall, it does weird. Rum was a fighting drunk, as I remember. Different drunks for different. Rum was a fighting drunk, whiskey a fighting drunk, gin kind of. Beer, everybody is attractive, and I'm sleepy drunk. Everyone's attractive, and I need to have a lie down type of drunk. Tequila, I am from another planet drunk. Just letting you know. Anyway, rum did weird stuff to me. That's what I'm saying. The first time I tasted it, my pal in New York, Chris Morgan, his name is, Scottish guy, he came over to my apartment when I lived in New York. He said, "This is Captain Morgan's rum," he said. "I was Captain Morgan in a previous life," he said. I think he'd had his first bottle by then. He said, "We must drink this." So we did. We sat and we drank, this bottle of rum, and we drank another one. And then, after a while, he says, "I'm bored. Let's have a fight." It's true. And I said, "I don't know, Chris." He said, "All right, only kicking." This is a true story. And I went, "All right, then." So there was a schoolyard outside my apartment. We went out of the schoolyard, 3 o'clock in the morning, and kicked each other up and down the yard or whatever. Didn't hurt at all until the next day. Good times. Pirates. Yeah, pirates. I like how pirates sometimes have a parrot on their shoulder as well. As a kid, I had a bird. It wasn't a parrot. It was a smaller talky bird, a budgie. It's called budgerigar. They're smaller than... it's like if you want a parrot, but you've only got an apartment, then it's a smaller... It's called a budgie. And my mother taught them to... They mimic, they do the parrot stuff. My mother taught them to say, "Who's a pretty boy then?" Used to say that. Actually, if you said to him, "Who's a pretty boy then?" he'd say, "Orlando Bloom." But the bird, it doesn't know what it's saying, it's just mimicking sounds. So even though it comes from Australia or something, I think, this budgie would speak with a Scottish accent. And, it would say, "I'm cautious with money. Where's my haggis?" I don't know. Pirates is what I'm saying. Yeah, no, pirates. I like the Pirates of the Caribbean movie. I'm very excited about that. I like the pirate movies on the big screen, but not all of the movies work. Hook. That didn't work so much, where Captain Hook was played by Dustin Hoffman. Not so good. I'm a good pirate. Excellent pirate. Very good pirate. Tinkerbell sucks. Tinkerbell sucks. People still go out and search for pirate gold for real. Because they say that, a chest of gold doubloons would be worth millions today. The problem is very few places take doubloons anymore. You can't spend them. You can't use them. It's like Diners Club. You can't use them. And are they a sponsor? They can't afford it. No, it's hard to get doubloons out of your ATM as well, yeah? And you'll have to agree to the surcharge as well. pirate accent, this is true, the actual way pirates talk, it's a real accent from a place called Somerset in England. It's actually, everyone in this area, it's a county of Somerset, the West Country of England, they speak like that. Just like walking around and everything. Well, that's how they talk, it's a regional accent. Ha ha ha. Even when you watch the local news, it's like, now here's the news. Top story. R. Kelly arrested in Arkansas for arson. The people there, they use pirate voices all the time, even during sex. They still use them. That's right. Right there. Right next to me wooden leg. There you are. That's it. Oh, that's lovely.
Worldwide Pants.